What is happening, everybody? Joseph coming your way. This is Final Fantasy IX Weapon Man. Alright, so we are... Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. We're still at the Black Mage Village, and now we just gotta go to the inn and rest and stuff, and then some plot will take place, and then we'll figure out our next move. That's what's gonna happen now. I was just here. Delete that, and here we go. Okay. So yeah, that's the Black Mage Village is very much a major plot point in this game. And you'll see that a whole bunch of plot will start unfolding in this area and in other areas in the outer continent as well. This is where you learn a lot about Vivi, about Zidane, especially about Princess Garnet and stuff, and especially here right now. So yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's a very heartwarming event, very heartwarming cutscene in this game, and I really like it a lot. So yeah. I'll try and make sure that I go through the text slower than usual. This way I can one, explain it, two, let you the viewer soak it in, because it's really good. Drink this in, cause that's Vivi's arc, is that he doesn't really have a home. I mean, he had Quan's dwelling in Trino, but he wants to know where he's from, and he wants to know if he has like somewhere that he can really call a place that he can say that he is from, like a hometown. You know what I mean? Yeah, and so Zidane's now telling Sarah pretty much about himself, and only it's not about him. But yeah, we get to see good background about Zidane and stuff. And so Zidane is not really from Windbloom. He's from a place that is like Vivi. He has no idea how he was, where he was born, and who his parents are and stuff. He just knows that that he was really good at, you know, being a thief and being a treasure hunter and stuff like that, and an adventurer. And Banku took notice apparently when he was a little kid. And that's how Zidane came to be. And Zidane is himself, as you saw, he's looking for where he is from, but he already has his boys in Tantalus. So now he's looking for a crew who is similar to Tantalus, whatever. People who will be in his corner no matter what. So yeah, because his adoptive grandfather Quan has died, so he was living in Quan's dwelling all by himself. So Vivi is just as much an adventurer, and in many ways a nomad, like Zidane is. And what separates those two from everyone else is that everyone else is definitively born in a place. You know, Queen has got the Queen of Clan, and Steiner has Alexandria, and Garnet supposedly has Alexandria, but we'll learn about that too with her. And Freya has Burmecia, and There's other two players who you will meet later on who have definitive places where that created the core of their character, places that they have called, that they can definitively and decisively say, this is my home. And Vivi and Zidane do not have that. So there's a common thread there between the two. And so we're back down to business, and apparently Kuja is here, and he is interested in a place on this continent, according to this black mage. So, and Vivi wants to keep traveling. and Zidane's like, that's great. Well, oh well. Yeah, so Zidane kind of got shafted out of not spending time with his girl. There's the Gladius that you could have stole from what's her face, from Lonnie. So if you want to buy that here, you can also buy all kinds of staves here. You can buy the mage staff if you do want one, which I do want one. It'll be useful in I want to say alchemy, but no, synthesis later on for sure. So you can also buy weaker wrist stuff too, magic armlet, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, stuff like that, good stuff. And a new armor, the survival vest, which I already have. So I'm not gonna buy it. Well, I'll buy one more. Okay. I like to buy 2 of everything, and that's been a habit of mine ever since I started playing this game. And that's only because I'm able to, if I buy 2 of everything, I'm able to make additional gear easily with synthesis. And I keep everything I get. So I don't really sell anything other than ethers and other stuff that I know I can sell. And I do the cotton rope trick. So now let's head back over to Conde Petai, or PT, or whatever you call it. I tend to alternate between Conde Petai and Conde PT. And this is where you lose Quina. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of their equipment. Slight spoiler, but I don't care. And let me get Sarah back. Actually, look at up there. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. Good. Okay. Sounds like a plan. So, yeah, so there's 2 dwarves that block the other exit that leads to the mountain path that will lead us to that area that mage was talking about. So we need to go there. And there's a really funny active time event that I will be accessing or watching because it is really funny. So in order to get through there, a couple needs to be married. Well, Zidane wants to hook up with Sarah so badly. And here we go. Yeah, so we gotta speak to their local priest, or their religious authority, whatever you want to call him. And he just happens to be wandering around these halls right here. The holy guy. Father David Heavengard. If you run around and talk to these NPCs, they have some pretty epic names. I'm gonna try and speak in Scots Irish again like last time. So, well, after a man and woman are blessed in holy union, they leave on a holy pilgrimage to the sanctuary. Does that sound a little better? I dinna ken your words, lad, but methinks ye understand. So there you go. And to Zidane's surprise, Garnet's like, yeah, let's go for it. So there we go. So Zidane and Sarah are gonna get married here. And as you will see, it's only here. Yeah, and apparently only, yeah, so apparently, and unfortunately, depending on your sexual orientation, the dwarves only support opposite sex marriages. I support any kind of marriage between anybody, I don't really care, but apparently these people do, so it's quite overly traditional, but whatever. And yeah, so Zidane thinks that he's got this in the bag, that Sarah's his girl, but Sarah just goes, no, sorry, this is just something that it was just obligatory. Just walks right away from him. And yeah, as you could say, overly transitionally and overly traditional, and yeah, so yeah, Sarah's just like, hold your horses, buddy. We're only married here. Ain't married anywhere else, bro. And so yeah, if you pick the second option, Zidane and Quina will get married, because Quina is either male or female. They don't know what gender Quina is, so, but they know that Zidane is male for some reason. How they know this, I have no idea. How anyone knows this, I have no idea. Maybe Zidane, maybe Vivi is not a dude. But yeah, so both of them are somewhat happy, I guess, or whatever. It's pretty uncomfortable, pretty hilarious. And there we go. But wait a minute, who's this? Someone who steals. Someone who's stealing from the doors. Uh-oh. Yeah, Watchman, Matt Watchman, and Rich Watchman. Yeah. And even if you didn't do the ceremony between these two, they would have just came in anyways. And yeah, we'll meet this thief in the next screen. So that's your last chance to take all the equipment you need to off of Quina, and do that, because we're gonna meet another player. And she's caught on some kind of thing, and yeah. Yeah. And Quina is like... So yeah, Quina now has left the party. And is being replaced with this girl. And apparently, like Realm in Final Fantasy VI, Eiko, I'm gonna call her Eiko. Some people call her Eiko, some people call her Eiko, because EI is any of those three pronunciations. I'm calling her Eiko. So there you go. Oh yeah, I guess when it's introduced, the player's introduced, it does say their gender. So I guess Vivi is considered male, because it is in his introduction, so yeah. So like Realm in Final Fantasy VI, Eiko is 6 going on 17. So she's the resident sass. She's the sassy chick in this game. Yeah. But she does have her moments. She's cool. She's all right, I guess. And yeah, and Zidane really wants to be with Sarah, and they're like, yeah, we're newlyweds. We just got wedded and kind of pit high, but Sarah's like, nah, we're just buddies. We're bros. Just bros. So anyways, here's Eiko. So this is what I was waiting for when it came to the friendly monsters, because she needs to learn a whole bunch of what's it called? Those things. Abilities. And yeah, so we're gonna start off with some stuff that I want to learn, like clear-headed. The silk robe is a must because you have the ability up, and she can also learn summons. She learns Fenrir. She learns Phoenix. If you equip a Phoenix Pinion, it's really good. Carbuncle, and another one that does Holy Elemental, which I'm not going to mention at the moment because I want to keep that secret about the name of it. Let's go ahead and do this. I really want her to learn ability up, so yeah, she's getting everything that we need to learn to get ability up. Awesome. And yeah, she has the mighty auto regen ability too, which is really brokenly good. Actually, I'm gonna give that to her too. Yeah, and ability up. Perfect. Excellent. I might do some leveling here. I probably should, to be honest. And I might actually also go back to the village and buy Molten a racket, so she can use it against whatever bosses against the boss of this area. There is a boss here that I have to fight, so yeah. I do want these stones too. And you'll see why at the end of this segment. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get into encounters because I really do need to level up a little bit before I do anything here. So, because this next boss, oh yeah, let me give him Rune Tooth. Look at that AP, look at that attack power. Woo! Let's go. Boss of this area would be easy and fine, easy to beat if I was able to use magic. But I can't use magic. So it's going to be difficult. If it does the wrong things, and that's up to luck. RNG, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But fortunately, we should be okay either way. Alright, yeah, so. Enemies in here are pretty difficult. They're not difficult, but they're just annoying. We got Stiltskin here. By Magic Tab, Tented Ether, that was for 666 skill. So I got the Devil, so I bought the Devil's Package. Apparently, from Stiltskin. There's the letter from Mogmat to Suzuna, cool. Get a Koopa Nut, excellent. I don't think she has anything to send, yeah, so she's cool with that. So there we go. Alright. This is where you put all the stones in. I don't have them all yet. I have 2 of the 4. Red, blue, yellow, green. So there we go. And boss is going to be here in this next section. So I actually want to see if I can leave and buy a Molten racket for Eiko. If that is possible. I'd like to. It'd be nice. Actually, I do want to equip some killer abilities on Zidane if possible. Let's go. Oh, do I not have Beast Killer? Ooh, that's a problem. Insomnia. Oh, I don't need that. Let's see. I will need locomotion much later in the game. I may as well just give him that now. Mug is also pretty cool because you can inflict physical damage when you steal, so that's gonna be pretty neat to have. That. Everything else is fine. And body temperature, just because. Yeah, let's see if I can go back to the village. I'm gonna actually try and take on the boss now. But before I do that, I actually want to see if I can go back to this village and buy a molten racket. Which I can. Excellent. Good. Perfect. It's gonna unequip auto regen, but that's fine. Because I think I'm gonna need her. I think I'm gonna need Eiko to produce some decent physical attacks in this next boss fight. This was the boss that I was concerned about in this Weapon Man run, because it's almost preferable that you use magic against it in more than one way to defend against its attacks and to take it down. But we will see. We will see. See what we got. See if I can take him. If not, I'll be okay. Alright, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. So that is the place the Black Mage in the village is talking about, that Kuja was so interested in. That is the Ifa tree, which many players would mistakenly call the Lifa tree, because the L and the I fonts in the original game are pretty much the same. So it's almost like it's Lifa instead of Ifa or whatever. Anyways. And then if you watch the intro in the game, what's called, like, the little signature that plays, it like looks like it's a T, so people will call it the Tifa tree. But no, it is the Ifa tree. And this is the Hilgigas. It can use Quake. Quake can do a lot of damage to all players, and I am underleveled for it. So I need to make sure that Sarah is on standby for sure, to not only heal herself, but to heal other players. Unfortunately, Zidane's got MP attack and can do massive damage. The speedruns do that too, by the way. And yeah, Vivi and Eiko will get their licks in with physicals, which also do pretty good damage. He's slowed now, which is great. And he's behaving when it comes to his physical, to his turns, meaning he has not hit us with Quake yet. I'm hoping that is never. I think he has about 6,000, 7,000 hit points, so. And he will use Kiraga and heal about 2,000 hit points, so he's gonna do it now. He's using some Kiraga and he's getting his hit points back. Yeah, about 2,000, right? Yeah. So, fortunately, Zidane does 2,000 damage, roughly, with his physicals, and the other two do a decent amount of damage with their physicals too. So, we pretty much attacked what, and we took back what it repaired. I want Eiko alive for this fight, because I want her to get lots of AP in this fight. So I might have her defend. Good hits. Very nice. Good crit from Vivi there. That was really nice. Looks like it's not using Quake, which is great. And we beat him. Sweet. I would steal, but in this particular fight, it's pretty risky that I do that. So I don't really care about it. Look at all that AP. Eiko gained at least 18 because of her ability up, and yeah, see, that's the Ifa tree is. And the dwarves call it the sanctuary. Everyone else calls it the Ifa tree. There we go. And this is a yellow stone. Very nice. And you get the other stone later on in the next screen over here. I'll turn them all in now while I'm playing as well. Oh, the green stone, right? Yeah. Right? Red, blue, yellow, green? Yeah. And let me go ahead and hand them in. Into that other statue, that bigger statue. Uh-oh. Oh, whoops. I accidentally left. I didn't want to do that. I'm surprised I haven't fought any enemies here. You can fight trolls and gnolls here. The gnolls can use vanish, and they're annoying because of that, especially if not using magic. The trolls can troll you, obviously, because that's their name. They're called trolls for a reason. And they can do that by hitting you with a thing called solution, which can do some damage, and it will hit you with berserk, which is annoying. Very, very annoying. The thing is, and I didn't know this until I started watching speedruns of this game, is that there's Moonstone. Very nice. You can get up to 4 Moonstones in this game. That's the second one you can get. One thing I didn't know until I watched speedruns of this game is that if you use Gasol greens on a player, they will recover from being berserked. I had no idea that was the thing. So that's pretty cool. Alright. So. Oh, wait. I went the wrong way again. You can fight more friendly monsters there, too. In that little forest patch that you saw as I was exiting. Yeah. But I don't want to do that. Not yet. One more player I need to recruit. One more player needs to get in my party. And then we'll do it. The next act, or next disc, if you're playing on the PSX version, is when I want to do the friendly monsters. There's friendly monster there too. There's lots of friendly monsters in the outer continent. Cool. Very good. Let me do this first. Yeah, look at that. 36 points towards ability up. Good. So next fight that Eiko will get in, she will learn ability up. And I don't need it equipped on that anymore. I can go ahead and give her something else. And teach something better for her. Probably insomnia, yeah, they're really good. An antibody, yeah. Just get her started on these. You know what I mean? Now I can give her the flute that teaches auto regen. I really do want her to get auto regen because, yeah, it's really good. So this is where Eiko is from. And the village of the summoners. Oh, so here's another convenient, very convenient plot point. Of course, it's the village of the summoners. And guess who we have in our party? A person who didn't know they were a summoner. And now we get to see lots and lots of plot involving Princess Garnet in this area. And again, I happen to like it. But yes, you could criticize and say, yo, how convenient is that? Is that, oh, you happen to run into a summoner village and you have a summoner in your party. But whatever, I mean, look, I would say just roll it, right? And yeah, so Eiko lives with a whole bunch of Moogles. That makes her a crazy Moogle lady, not a crazy cat lady. At least they got rid of that stereotype, I guess, right? And Mog lives inside of Eiko's dress. Almost like a spiritual Moogle of sorts. And not a physical one like the other one. And yes, Eiko has a massive crush on Zidane, like immediately. Which makes sense, I mean she's only 6 years old, so of course. Yeah. So there you go. So you can imagine that Eiko's just counting down the years. She's like, all right, I got like 4 years. I'll be 10. Zidane will be 20, and maybe we'll be able to go out or something. But don't forget, this is in Middle Ages, steampunk era, where that kind of stuff happened. And this is where Eiko or Zidane says that Sarah and Vivi are part of like his crew, like his team. Eiko's like, oh, is that like me and the Mughals? And Zidane's like, yeah, it's similar to that. So yeah. And so Eiko's wants to cook for us and stuff. Right on. Sarah's tired. And I want to find the Libra Stellazio. Very nice. So, here we go. Good. And I'm gonna actually go ahead and watch these active time events here. Because you get good plot when you watch them, so it's good. And you see Vivi. He's really starting to have an existential crisis about his mortality. I think we all have this, but I mean, yeah. So and Vivi's starting to get pretty scared about the fact that he might be dead, and he might die at any time, and even more so because he's seeing that black mages are, you know. Oh man. And Queena is being Queena. And there was an active time event that I could have done called Eiko's Kitchen. So, yeah. But that's just a silly mini game. Oh, which I think we have to do anyways. Yeah, it looks, yeah. And so, yeah. And so Eiko wants to make stew and fish. Rock-fisted potato stew and barbecue fish. Right on. I don't know about who, I don't know if it really makes a difference what Mughals you pick to help, but whatever. I don't think it really matters. And yeah, Eiko just doesn't want to be, well, she just wants some company, it looks like. Already got the Stellazio, so that's good. I'm actually going to save here. Go ahead and leave if I can. If not, I'll just save. And okay, yeah, and we can leave and save, which I'm going to do because I've been recording for a while. You are alone here, so would be very careful. And actually, I'm going to be done for the day. Actually, no. One more time here. Okay. So, next time, we'll see what happens in Madain Sari. We'll eat with Eiko and learn about her and stuff, and it'll be fun. Alright, take care everybody.